Hey guys, so today's a bit of a rainy day here, as you can see, but it started to dry up, so thought I'd come back and hit a couple more balls. Today my opponent, Wally, whatever we call him. So yeah, this is the second time I'm playing now in the last month and a couple of weeks. So I actually can't remember when I actually played a game. I think it was February, March, I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, let's see how it goes. At the end of the day, I just want to have fun, relax, hit some balls. That's why I come here and play. One thing I wanted to say is if you're going to go hit against the wall, and you can see my court that I'm playing on here is it's a parking lot, I guess, but the surface is really hard. It's like tar, so make sure you play with your old tennis shoes. And yeah, callus over here is starting to get a little bit better, feeling a little bit better at least, from when I played 2 days ago. So yeah, let's hit some balls and see how it goes. Have fun. Easing my way into it. Okay, so you can feel the callus on my hand is a little bit tender from when I played 2 days ago. So again, just got to take it easy, work my way in, and probably change the grip slightly. I usually hold it all the way here. So when I hold it up a little bit there, just to ease the tension on it. But yeah, again, just having fun, just having fun. Alright, so I think I'm going to start out with a couple of serves again like I did the other day. Started off with a serve. I think the big problem I have right now is that the surface is quite wet, so I've got to be careful not to slip. But yeah, I tell you now, this beats playing tennis on a PlayStation, that's for sure. Look how fuzzy this ball is. cross court, cross court, cross court. Down the line, down the line. Oh, I love this game, I really do. So great to be playing, hitting balls again. Again, just being outside again, hitting some tennis balls. I mean, it's not the real deal, but still, at least I can hit it around, hit against the wall, get the blood pumping. I know a lot of people like running and things like that, but running's not for me. I really don't like it. As in, just running around or running around the block. I do it now and then, but it's not something that I enjoy at all. I prefer to get sweating while hitting the ball and being active that way. So yeah, at the end of the day, whatever works for you. So yeah, let's carry on hitting. Hope you guys enjoy the video, by the way. If you do, like and subscribe. If you don't like, don't subscribe, that's cool. In the neck. Woo. Reminder, I've got a funny bounce here, so now and then I get the odd kicker which just pops out of nowhere, which is good fun. But yeah, you don't blame the elements, who cares? Hitting those pretty high. Time for a drinks break. Whew, look at this. I got a black spot. Dodgy bounce. Obviously everything's still quite damp. So yeah. Now don't get me wrong. I love playing tennis, but I ain't no coach. I've never had coaching. And one of the things I used to love doing when I was growing up was watch Wimbledon and copy what players were doing. Watch them, watch how they were hitting their ground strokes, and just really emulate them. Try and copy the exact motion. So some guys who I really used to love, probably my favorite player was Pete Sampras, which is why I like to play with the single-handed backhand. And then obviously Stefan Edberg I really liked as well. And these are the guys I grew up watching. And I would go back to the garden. In the backyard I had a small wall that I would just hit against, and that was fun. That was awesome. This is bringing me back full circle, which is awesome. So let's go. Quick drink break. As you can see, there's no one here. Complete isolation. So all good there. Ain't breaking no laws, boy. Knew that was going up. Out of my feet, my body. So, of course, something that I saw when I was watching some YouTube vids of tennis coaches is, and one of the things I'm not doing really well is having a strong enough backhand. I find it's pretty good. My backhand is, best of times, it's consistent, but not managing always to generate enough power. So one thing I saw is in order to generate more power, and I was watching Stan and the guys how they hit, and he's got his racket really high up like this before he swings and follows through. He manages to generate more power. I'm always usually starting on a very low base. I'm always starting over here, but the pros got the racket right up here. So I'm trying to emulate that and see how it works for me. Obviously I've got to change habits because I'm so used to doing it the way I thought was okay, but the way that feels most natural. But obviously this is going to generate much more power for me, I believe. So yeah, something that I'm focusing on. Obviously in the beginning, probably when I started this video, I wasn't really focusing on it too much, but then of course you remind yourself, oh, keep an eye on that and try and make that the new habit. So if you keep on doing it, soon it'll become the habit and that'll become the norm. So yeah, let's carry on. All super heavy. That was a nice little slice. What I like to do with my slices, try and always mix it up and bring them in out of nowhere. It's a difficult one to do in gameplay, of course, but always a good tactic, because if you just mix it up for your opponent, it's something different to look at, and that's the key in tennis, I think, especially with these young guys who are so good. Guys like me with a lot of experience, you got to try and outsmart them and play almost an ugly game. I wouldn't call it completely ugly, but just try and do things differently on court, and not give them a super consistent ball which they'll just smack past you all the time. So it's all really about mixing it up. But yeah, let's just carry on playing. Feel that went out. You feel it. The problem with a wall, the problem with a bloody wall, is that you never seem to bloody win. He gets everything past. You just get everything back. Sometimes it's fun, but it also gets bloody annoying. Quick drinks, Blake. So I can feel now, after hitting for a couple of minutes, can already start feeling after what, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, starting to get a little bit moist. So I guess after another 10 minutes I'm going to start sweating nicely. And again, for me, way more enjoyable than running around the block. But hey, different strokes for different folks. That's probably going to be long, but I'll carry on. It always feels like you play double the shots in the amount of time, which probably makes sense because ball comes back twice as fast, or rather, yeah, it kind of does. So just got to keep on taking those breaks, very short bursts, and just again having fun. It's a shitty day this morning with the rain, but now it's sort of cleared up, and yeah, it is what it is. But hey, beats being indoors. Hit a couple of serves, see how they feel. That funny backhand there is the one I'm always skying, hitting it quite high up. So got to be mindful. Should have probably not just gone for that backhand and rather just eased it over. But hey, got shoelace problems today. Oh yeah. Now you're in tennis jail. Not allowed to leave. Callus on the hand is feeling okay. I'll probably feel a bit tender tomorrow, but I won't play tomorrow. Probably play the next day again. So every second or third day, kind of ease my way back into it, so that by the end of the next 2 or 3 weeks, I'll be hopefully in much better shape. So when things come back into motion and start playing again with others, I won't be completely out of shape or completely out of nick when it comes to at least hitting the ball. I'm trying to find the zone again. So yeah. Take it a little bit easier now. I can really feel when I get tired, I'm dropping the racket here as opposed to keeping it up there on the backhand. So oh, that was out. Definitely out. So what's this been now? 20 odd minutes of just hitting and having good fun. Working one's way back into it. Really feels good. After a long hard day of work, to come and hit some tennis balls. So yeah. If you guys want to see more videos like this, then of course leave a like or a comment or a sub, and of course I'll make more. I'm not making them for YouTube or anything. I'm putting them there, but I just make it for myself, and the reason for that is that I want to watch how I hit the ball and then just look at certain things and see if I can correct them. And because I've got no one to play with, I've got no one to, can't exactly film myself doing that. Usually I would film myself when I'm playing a practice match or something like that, and then I would watch the video afterwards. But here, of course, I'll watch this footage afterwards and just look at certain things that I'm doing, and obviously just slowly try and improve those. Of course, keeping in mind that I haven't played in a while, so of course there's probably going to be lots wrong. So at the end of the day, it's about getting outdoors and just having fun. Because of course, we all love playing this game. Yeah. Now I'm starting to feel a little bit more sensitivity here on the callus, on the palm of the hand, and that's purely because I haven't been playing enough. Now the beauty of just hitting against the wall every day or every other day is that by the time everything gets back to normal, this ain't going to be a problem for me. So definitely, if you're one who plays a little bit here and there, make sure you get out into some open space and hit against the wall to make sure that you don't get these annoying little injuries that really make it tough to play when you really want to just hit the ball. So keep that in mind. Don't get me wrong, I'm super unfit after all these weeks just hanging around at home. So definitely make sure you take breaks. So otherwise you start feeling dizzy. But that's all about it. That's what it's about, getting back into shape. So yeah. This is sweet. Super, super sweet. So, in order for me to play a little bit longer today, you'll notice that I'm holding the racket a little bit more like this. So the gap below here, where I usually hold it, let me show you, like that. This is what I probably always hold it like. Now I'm holding it over here. Simple reason is because the callus over here hurts when I hold it like this. So I'm just readjusting, simply because I want to play probably another 5 or 10 minutes. Otherwise, if I just leave it like this, it's going to be really sore tomorrow, and maybe I can't play in 2 days. Oh. There's nothing worse than you bouncing the ball, tung, 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 hits you in the nuts. And that went in the net. So I think 1 or 2 more and then I'm done, and that'll be a wrap. So yeah, while I wrap up, thanks for watching. If you watched the whole thing, that's awesome. If you didn't, so what? But at the end of the day, it's got one thing in common, and that's that we love tennis. So if you like this, like and subscribe, and yeah, I'll definitely make a couple more. Let's do this. 2 more balls. Uh-oh, I think that went in the net. You kind of know as soon as... What I was going to say is that even though there is no real net here, there's no real opponent, when you hit the ball, you kind of sometimes know, yeah, that's in the net or that's going long. So again, you're just based off instinct. And first serve, second serve, let's go. Okay, last one. Call it a day. Good 30-minute session. The last little bit of water. Dodgy. Yeah, that was definitely in the net, definitely. That backhand sucks, but hey, okay, still in the point. Alright boys, that's a wrap. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Peace.